Think you're fluent? Let's find out. If you really want to test your English, don't just watch this video. Shadow it. Speak every word out loud with me. And if you like videos that actually challenge your brain, subscribe, turn on the bell, and like this video right now. We post something every single day to keep you sharp and moving forward. So, you feel comfortable in English. You understand people. You could talk about yourself. You know a lot of grammar rules. Maybe you've passed a few tests, and someone once told you your English is really good. So you think, I guess I'm fluent now. But here's a question. Fluent at what? Can you keep up when someone speaks fast? Can you describe something in detail with no time to prepare? Can you stay relaxed when someone uses a strange word or slang you've never heard before? Can you explain your feelings clearly with no stress in a natural rhythm? Fluency is more than just knowing English. Fluency is about flow. It's about how fast your brain can pull words, how smooth your mouth can shape them, how calm you stay when things don't go perfectly. So today, let's test that. Let's push a little, not in a scary way, but in a way that shows you exactly where your limits are and how to break past them. Here's the first challenge. Stop translating. Most learners, even ones who feel fluent, still think in their own language first. You hear something in English. You translate it. You understand. You translate back. You speak. But that delay, that quiet little pause you feel, it's a signal, a sign that your brain isn't fully in English mode yet. So challenge yourself today. Look around your space right now. Pick 3 things you can see. Now describe them in English without translating. Not just naming the object, but saying something about it. Talk about the color, the shape, what it does, how often you use it. Say it all out loud. If you can't find the words, that's okay. That's the point. It shows you where your fluency needs help. Let's take it further. Try talking about your day, not what you did, but how you felt. For example, I woke up late and I felt rushed. I was frustrated because I forgot my bag. Simple words, but very real. Can you express these kinds of emotions clearly without stopping? If yes, great. If not, good. You just found your next level of practice. Now, let's talk about something most learners ignore: automatic reaction. Real fluency means you can respond fast, even if it's not perfect. Someone asks, "Hey, what are you up to?" And you answer without thinking. Not by translating, not by preparing, but naturally. So here's the challenge. Listen to these questions and answer them out loud, fast, without writing anything down. What did you eat yesterday? What's one thing you want to do next weekend? What do you usually do after dinner? If you had trouble answering those fast, it doesn't mean your English is bad. It just means you're not used to speaking without a plan. That's the real test of fluency, how you speak when there's no script. The next part of the challenge is rhythm. Most learners can say a sentence, but do you sound natural? Or do you sound like you're reading a list of words? Say this out loud with me. I didn't even see it coming. 1 minute everything was normal, and then, boom, it changed. Try to copy the rhythm, not just the words. The rise and fall, the stress, the pause. That's how real English sounds. If it feels strange, that's good. It means you're learning. It means your mouth is getting used to something new. Fluency also means you can listen and speak at the same time. In a real conversation, you're not just waiting your turn. You're listening, understanding, reacting, preparing your answer all at once. That takes skill. That takes brain speed. So here's another test. Listen to this short story and then retell it in your own words without reading anything. A man walks into a coffee shop. He orders as usual, but this time the barista gives him a note with his cup. It says, "Don't go home today." He looks around, confused. The barista is gone. Now try to tell that story again with your own words. Don't memorize. Just speak freely. Can you explain what happened? Can you describe how he felt? If not, don't worry. That's your fluency edge. Practice this kind of thing, and your skills will grow fast. Let's go deeper. Another part of fluency that learners often miss is recovery. What do you do when you forget a word? Do you freeze? Do you switch languages? Or can you find another way to say it? Fluent speakers aren't perfect. They forget words all the time, but they recover fast. They use simple language. They paraphrase. They keep going. Here's a fun way to test this. Try to explain a phone without using the word phone. Talk about what it does, how you use it, where you take it. This forces your brain to be flexible, and flexibility is the key to fluency. Now let's talk about speed. Not speaking fast, but reacting fast. Your goal is not to be quick. Your goal is to be smooth. Can you finish your thoughts without long pauses? Can you keep a sentence flowing, even if it's simple? Here's a practice idea. Set a timer for 1 minute. Talk about your favorite meal. Don't stop. Don't pause. Don't go back to fix things. Just keep the words moving. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to flow. This builds fluency like nothing else. And here's a little secret. Most fluent learners don't study big grammar books. They study real patterns, natural phrases, little things that people say every day. That's what makes their English sound smooth. Not fancy words, but connected words. Here are a few examples. Could you give me a hand with this? Let me think about it. I haven't really thought about it that way before. Say those out loud. Repeat them. Feel the rhythm. These are the kind of phrases that make your English sound alive. Not textbook perfect, but real. Let's try one more thing. Describe something complex. Pick a process like how to make tea, or how to cook something, or how to get to your house from the train station. Explain it step by step. Use transitions like first, then after that, and finally. Don't write it. Just speak it. If you can do that without freezing, you're on the path to fluency. If not, great. You just found your next goal. The point of this whole challenge is simple. Real fluency isn't about knowing everything. It's about functioning, communicating, reacting, adjusting. It's not about being perfect. It's about staying in the flow, even when things get hard. You might be surprised by where you struggled. That's a gift. Now I know what to work on. And here's the best part. You don't need more grammar books. You don't need long lists of words. You just need more action, more speaking, more shadowing, more daily practice with real rhythm and real language. So here's what you can do now. Go back to the start of this video and shadow the whole thing. Speak every word out loud with me. Not just once, do it again tomorrow. This is real fluency training. Daily repetition, daily flow, daily push. You've got this. Now it's your turn. Leave a comment and tell us. Which part of the challenge was hardest for you? Which part surprised you? Sharing your answer helps other learners too. And if this video pushed your skills, share it with someone who needs a challenge too. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell because we've got new training every single day and you don't want to miss it.